Things, I'm Liz.
And I am Scandal.
And let's play a game together. Woo! So we are back with episode 2 of Dragon something? Dragon Boys?
My magical dragon wingy
My mystic dragons.
My mystic dragon.
I think it's my mystic dragons. Anyway, my mystic dragons means that I have more than one mystic dragon, and I'm excited to have several. It sounds like fun. Yay! Anyway,
and hopefully they're nice dragons.
Hopefully. I do love that sort of like goldenrod shirt, though. It's very lovely.
It's very fabulous.
I'm just like so good. Also like
so nice.
Very sort of like pleasantly gender neutral with the collar and the sleeves and everything like that. I love it.
It's like, sort of fun like
anyone
that.
Could wear that. It's great.
And honestly, anyone should. And even if it's not gender neutral, fuck it. If you want to wear it, it's yours.
It's true, but I just mean I don't know whether I would find that in the men's section or the women's section if that's how your store stores things.
Right? That's actually a good storing question.
So
how does your store gender?
Men's, women's, and I don't know, and couldn't decide, and so fashionable, it belongs to everyone. That's it.
Right? With someone going, watch me, I'll make it fashionable.
Yeah, men,
and everyone goes,
women, everyone.
oh God, mood.
All right, so, their stares are positively
because remember, the
murderous.
fangirls.
I know, the fangirls hate the fact that he's giving me any attention at all, and he just
Which
saw
is so...
the embarrassing birthmark on my back. No!
Honestly, that's so weird.
You're going to have to think of a real voice for him, because we're going to keep going.
I'm going to cry in a corner. I liked my jack shit voice.
It was kind of amazing.
Okay.
You know, you can keep it up if you want to. If you want to try and maintain that through all the scenes, I will support you.
And then everyone will go, why don't you do voices anymore? Well, you see, my children, you guys didn't pay for it on Patreon, so I'm not kidding.
I just vomited up my vocal cords from disgust. It's fine. All right. I think I'd better get away. For my own personal
holy shit
safety. Wow.
Why are so many other people always in stories done as like, you're just predatory? We're only here for this what?
So I'm looking at his little thingy, and it's somewhere between Majora's Mask and a stag beetle, and I love it.
Oh yeah, I kind of wondered what that, like the Majora's Mask comparison is apt.
I like
that.
It.
That is stellar.
Are you a fan of Legend of Zelda? 'Cause damn, that is some high quality like nerd loot right there. That looks like real metal.
Like,
love
no
it.
kidding. That'd be
good
beautiful.
job. Whoever makes those pens, point me to your Etsy. I am curious.
No kidding.
All right? For my own personal safety. Sorry, but I have to go.
What?
I'm half undressed, and there's a mob of really, really enthusiastic fans around you, and I'm also embarrassed. Bye. His expression twists with confusion. He doesn't seem to notice this incredibly pressing crowd all around him. But I don't care. I'm not about to risk sticking around to make proper introductions. Not with all these diehard fans hanging around and my clothes falling off because they ripped off the whole back of my dress.
Honestly, celebrity worship culture has some serious damn problems.
It does. Look at that beautiful roof.
Whoa.
Okay, like, honestly, I'm just enjoying the colors. Like, this is nice art.
Is it pretty?
But, like, the tiles, beautiful. Also, the curtains are very fun. Like the gauze curtains.
Okay, I'm gonna be a butt.
Uh-oh. What do you not like that I like?
So this looks like actually someone basically texturized a photograph.
It does look a lot like
several photos that, I'm not saying that that's bad. That's a quick way to actually do background, and it's thoughtful.
It looks like a wedding.
However,
it so looks like a wedding.
It really does look like
way
a wedding.
more than like, you know, a book contest. This looks like a wedding.
This looks like a wedding. So that's what I'm going like, and especially like how weirdly well set up that is. I'm like, this really does start to look like a photograph. Like they're composited photographs that have been slightly edited in Photoshop or extremely edited in Photoshop. You're just gonna die.
I'm sorry, it's fine. Anyway, I turn around, exposing my back and my panties to everyone behind me.
Do you wear panties?
Yes, I hope so. Do I wear panties? Yes, today I wore panties.
I wasn't that drunk.
My friend did not manage to get me that drunk.
Ow!
I kind of wish he had, because then I might not be here, but I'm really glad he didn't, because still panties, so there.
Because still undies.
I turn around and bolt, racing across the event venue.
I'm also like, we were wearing a dress. Why were we wearing pants?
Well, we could have been wearing pants with our dress. That could have been cute. I could have some really fun leggings under there.
Right.
Also, I've worn myself just like a dress with jeans before.
I have
Some of them look super cute that way. Also, depending on the lines of your dress and your jeans and things.
Right.
Like I have this one black like sleeveless things. It's really good for showing off your guns if you got them.
Right.
All that, or if you just like your arms, or you just want to like not have like sweaty underarms.
Right.
Anyway, it's got a really cute cut to it. And I've just worn it with jeans before. It's adorable. I don't care which direction I'm running in. I don't know if it'll ever matter if I end up half nude in the middle of a place I don't know what is, how I got here, if I walked here, if I was driven here, if my drunken friend will know how to get home without me. I'm just running. I need to get away. Come on,
Hi.
Yeah, what do you want?
Should I just pick?
You should just pick something. Come on, make him British. Why not?
Everybody's British.
Make him Cockney.
Hey, wait!
That's not Cockney.
What are you talking about? Totally Cockney.
Hi, Julian. Get back into your own game.
Hey, man, if I was doing my hoodie and I do what I guess, what are you talking about?
It's fine.
Hey, wait!
All right. Hey, wait. He says.
Hey, wait!
It goes black. I fell over and I knocked myself out because blackness. Storm son, I finally get a chance to meet you, and it turns out like this. I'm having a bad teenage day. Why? Sorry. Oh dear.
Oh, your friend.
Do you think?
Boy, you sure run fast.
I don't think it's
Honestly,
my
this
friend. I think it's him.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to.
I turn around, startled by a deep, sexy voice close by. Oh my God, really? He's supposed to have a deep, sexy voice. Boy, you sure run fast.
Boy, you sure run fast.
I turn around, startled. But also like,
Whoa, you were screeching a while ago, and now
I'm just like, also, all your screaming fans via, like comedy movie are running after you as well. I love it. Every one of them, quick, get him! Or Ella Enchanted style, get the prince! Yes! If you have not seen the movie interpretation of Ella Enchanted, it is adorable and hilarious.
It's hilarious, funny, also weird, and also
vaguely charming, and also somewhat of a musical. It's got a lot of things going for it.
It's also got a lot of weird things.
It's got a lot of really weird things going for it, which for me means more going for it. So, also bonus, Carrie Elwes and Anne Hathaway as some of the characters. So that's cool for me
that's great.
personally, because I'm a fan of both of them in different ways, without knowing who either of them are at all. I have liked pieces of their career quite a bit.
Right.
Yes, so I'll just specify that. All right, startled, and he's standing like this. I just cocked out my hip and put a hand on it like, wow, you run fast. Just like, wow, you run fast.
I gotta tell you what, you run fast.
Storm, son? My cheeks turn hot at the sight of him. I am still holding my arms onto my dress to hold it onto me, deeply embarrassed that I am missing, basically. I've tried wrapping the back half of my dress around the front half of my dress and sort of tying it together like Spartan style. I got this. I can maybe toga it up a little bit. It was a short dress, but I'm trying my best.
I didn't, no pressure or anything, but I got it.
It didn't, it fell badly. I wish I had a bra on today. I really do. The dress didn't look good with bra straps, so Anyway, holding my clothes barely onto my form, I look at him. My cheeks turn hot because I'm half naked, but also the sight of him.
I'm assuming you even actually wear a bra or have a bra or feel like you want a bra.
I'm not sure. I'm going, I didn't want my chest exposed because I had it covered. That's where I was going.
Well, actually, my name's Ross.
I
know some people like Southern accents, so I'll fight you on that one.
That's fine. I was going to say, we don't know what Small finds sexy in voices, actually.
We actually don't.
We have to decide ourselves. What does Small think a sexy voice is?
I don't know.
His name is beautiful. Reminds me of the bread.
Dough, a deer, a rye piece of bread.
I'm like, please tell me your last name isn't like loaf or bread or baker or anything like that. Because with a first name like Rye, I don't know.
His name could be Toast.
Rye Toast.
Rye Toast.
Greetings, Mr. Toast. I'm sorry. If you went to medical school, would you be Dr. Toast? Aging Dr. Rye Toast. But Dr. Rye Toast, lightly brown.
And he's been like, I hate working here. Everyone loves making fun of my name for the next 6 years and goes, hey, can I butter your rye toast?
I know your name is Rye Toast, but you look like white bread to me. All right, his name is beautiful. Just like everything else about him.
I mean, he's not really
Except
my
that
type.
I haven't seen everything else about. Well, you're not Small, so there.
Are you small?
I might be.
Oh.
Small is there in the game going, I will have a type of some kind.
I'm sure eventually. If I
Everything.
don't get forced into it eventually and
I'm
have
also
no
like,
choices.
everything about him is beautiful. So his posture is beautiful. The way he styled his hair is beautiful. The one longer strand that looks like the barber missed a spot is beautiful. The little cowlick on the top that's sort of like a, what is it, like Dennis the Menace kind of thing is beautiful. Everything about him.
was gonna go
the parts
for,
I haven't seen are beautiful.
Not Pee Wee Herman. No, yes, Pee Wee Herman. Pee Wee Herman has little thing,
Does
doesn't
he have a little cowlick kind
No,
of thing?
he doesn't.
I don't think
God
so.
damn it, I'm trying to remember what's the name of one of the little rascals that has
Oh, it's our little rascal that does
Yeah,
have it, though,
he's a
but
little
yeah.
rascal.
I think
Everything
he's like
about
the
him-
lead rascal.
It's so...
It's so little rascal, and I love it. But like couture, mature little rascal, you know, like
Because
little
I can't be
rascals
around 5 years.
in 15 years. Wow, damn. I'm like, everything about him is beautiful. I'm not like meaning to diss on you, dude, but I haven't seen that much of you, so really, your style,
Your toes?
like your comportment, your elocution, everything. Yeah. So, how come he's out here talking to me when he could be with his fans who should be running after him screaming?
According
Or
to the way that
according
you've established.
to the behavior they've had so far.
Uh-huh. And you must be small.
Yes, I am. How do you know?
Huh. Well, I have a confession to make. I've been looking for you.
Oh. Why?
I'm a fan of your work, actually.
You were even reading my comment section during that party back there, and you were
have to
so
really
active.
consider
You were so active in the comments on one of my stories that within 30 seconds of someone posting, you showed up and defended me while you were about to win an award and were surrounded by fans.
Like, wow.
That's a level of interest, my dude.
I'm going to
a
call
level.
it interest.
A level?
Very delicately call it interest. You want to move over that? How about I move over this way? How much space do we have between us, do you think?
It's okay. He that's kind of a cute expression.
I'm not saying it's not cute.
You are? I would have never guessed that based on you swinging into my comments and defending me. Hey, I've not thought about that at all. You know, most people don't really like to think, though, so it's okay. I prefer to just be creative rather than think. There we go. You called it.
I
Yup.
especially love your stories about dragons.
You called it. Yup.
Yup.
I love it.
I'd love to know where you get your ideas.
Well, you see, I like hot guys. What about the party? And your award? And my drunken friend who I forgot will never find his way home. Hang on, I need to go get him.
No, we need to keep
Wait, but
watching his entire body heave with his breath.
Actually, I like watching the
even
badge
worse.
breathe up and down. His little
The
brooch
whole body
just
though
breathe.
moves. Like it just stretches.
I know, he gets taller when he breathes. You know, I've always thought it was weird when people get taller when they breathe. Like, it's a little bit wild. Like, you raise your shoulders and lower your shoulders. Like, it's subtle, but it's there. But, like, the expansion of the chest is really marked. But just like, damn. All right,
Really
I still love the, I am completely a fan of yours. I am casual and warm, except for I'm going to stand back here imposing and lead with the hips and have a hand, here on my side. I'm casual.
Hello.
Are you trying to, like, intimidate me? Because you seem like you might be...
Lead with the hips, I'm hot.
Oh. Okay, that's fine, really. I love your fan bling. Do you like Legend of Zelda? Or is it just
Maybe.
Majora's Mask?
Like while I'm over here about 20 feet away
He
from you.
lifts his broad shoulders in a careless shrug. I almost forget that my clothing is torn terribly.
I'd much rather be here with you.
Is this real? This feels
The
really
weird,
weird.
blush that's very abrupt.
Very strange. Yeah, he's suddenly blushing.
Okay.
I can't believe he wants to talk to me, and only me, and that it's possible to talk to only me when we're really not that far from all of those people who really could have just followed us here, if any of them cared to do so. And given their enthusiasm,
Like, wow.
well, I'd love to stay.
I am so creeped out right now.
I'm like deeply uncomfortable.
Wow.
By the way, it doesn't matter if everything about you is aesthetically pleasing in some way. It doesn't mean that your behavior is appealing. Just so you know.
Like you can have hot people and they can be
love to stay and talk to you
danger
too.
101.
Right? But I am wearing a destroyed garment. I have abandoned my drunken friend, and I'm not sure I know where I am right now, so I should probably figure out those 3 things first. But you know,
And then
you
I'll
could just,
back to
like,
you next
I
year.
can text you, like, I can message you on the website for the stories.
How about I just do
How
that?
do I do that? I can't help blushing at using his name. Wait. Oh, we're into it, damn. Ah, too bad.
Nope, we're not
It
into
feels
it.
so personal. Well, you can't really call him anything else because you don't know his last name. So if we were going to say this is anime and we are in Japan, let's assume, because that's a lot of assumptions because there's no statement, it's also a fantasy, then knowing his last name and going by that would be great. Or also, since he's a way more experienced writer than us, you could just call him Senpai.
Right, senpai.
But I promised my grandfather I would be home soon.
My grandfather and the cookies in the oven.
Okay, we're not into it. Yes! I need to keeps trying to tie skirt back on frantically
Get
and
going.
tuck top of dress on so it doesn't fall off, going, I will be all night in your face. Pudding! Hello!
God, that was the funniest thing out of that.
Oh my
I was
god.
like, wow.
So, the movie Two Heroes, which is a companion to My Hero Academia, there's a hilarious scene, and I don't want to spoil it for you, but that was already halfway a spoiler. So if you're into the series, go watch that. It's not as All Might centric as I expect it to be, as a movie that they say is about him and his friend.
I know! We
But
were so
overall-
grumpy. Okay, so spoilers, if you haven't figured out at this point, we really like All Might as a character a
Yeah,
lot.
a
We're
lot.
also very grouchy in some ways about the way either he's underutilized or the way he's used. But it's like, dang, we were sold on that movie because they were like, it's about All Might. And we went, yes!
And it's not
And then it's really
about
not.
All Might, actually.
I'm the saddest.
It doesn't have bad things in it, and it's an okay watch, but it wasn't what we went in for.
Yeah, pretty much.
I need to get going, actually.
So soon.
I did run out of the party, you know? I mean, my clothes were half torn off, and everybody
like,
was looking real hostile.
Are you really kidding? Like, I really just want to talk to you. Like, what now?
I
like,
appreciate
honey,
that. You know, it's funny. It almost seems like you and I were the only 2 entrants in that writing contest. Like, who were you running against other than me? Was there anyone else there that was popular at all?
I have
was
no
there a
idea.
second
I
place?
wasn't looking at anybody else.
Oh.
I was just looking at you.
How did you know what I look like?
I went to your Facebook.
I see. Yup.
Because you linked to your Facebook.
Yup. I'm afraid so. I really wish I didn't have to go, but with my clothes falling off and
Because
all.
what I'm doing now is using your language so you will connect with me and
Not
slowly back away from you.
Not when things are going so well with Storm Sun.
Are they going
I
on?
wish I knew where he got that jacket. Because damn, I love the embroidery around the base. And the little, like, studs are super
I
extra.
think that's actually supposed to be, is that like, oh, it is actually embroidered because I was thinking it was a chain and I was going, how the hell is he? And that's why he has his hands up there the whole time.
Right.
So he's holding
Holding
the
the
chains. Oh my God. Because he has tiny hips.
Right?
He
He
really does.
He does, but on the other hand, like, you don't, I know, it's hard to tell.
That's
All right. Not when things are going so well with Storm Sun. I mean, Rye. I
God, I
mean,
wanna die.
Dr. Toast. But Grandpa's pretty strict about curfew. And it's funny, because it didn't occur to me that it was almost curfew when I left the party in a rush because I needed to get out of there because I was afraid. And now I'm late for going home anyway, so that's wild.
Oh, wow, what a coincidence.
He's great, but he can be pretty protective of me because I might be a little naive. Especially since I all think about like first kisses and romanticization of romance and all that. I guess he's just looking out for me, really. My mom and dad work abroad, so that's an interesting time to have this memory and exposition with him just standing there waiting for me to go through my mental process.
Him going,
Suddenly, small freezes and little dots of thinking just appear next to their head, just ooh. They put on, you know, the One Punch Man face.
darling, you're right. You're right. Hello? Hello?
So, they're hardly ever around. Over the years, I'm just going to tell a lot of story while you're staring at me. You like me, right? Just let me think through my process here, okay? All right. Grandpa's been more of a parent to me than them. But first, I need to find Corey. Thank you. Well done, game. We remembered our drunken friend.
At last! Our friend is really smashed right now.
But
Probably making
first,
aggressively out with somebody in a
I
corner.
need to find Corey. Right. Perks a brow at me.
Poink!
He
It
perks
jumps
it.
off his face and slams into yours and then poinks back onto his very
Sometimes
cutely.
it's hard to tell if I'm talking
Uh,
or not because there's no quotes. Anyway.
Corey?
An unmistakable frown crosses his face due to the level of disappointment. Disappointed. Yes.
Is that your boyfriend?
No, he's one of my boyfriends. I actually have 9.
Would you like to be number 10?
I was actually looking for the reverse harem thing. It sounds more romantic even than standard romantic. I mean, I know I haven't kissed any of them or really got on a date. It's really more like, like an idea of boyfriends, but they all have agreed to do it, so, I'm getting close.
I gotta ask, are these all like fantasy boyfriends or something like that?
I write my own boyfriends.
That sounds about right. Now I'm uncomfortable. Why do you do this to me?
What? No, he's not my boyfriend. He's my best friend, which is the best place to start if you're going to build a romantic relationship.
Actually,
just so you know.
It is.
Because honestly, if I can get along with them as my best friend, we're going to have a wild time once we get to do relationship things.
Or other relationship things, I should say.
Well, because a friendship is a relationship. Thank you. It's true. Okay. When we do other relationship things, do you imagine how cool it's going to be to, take our favorite board game and then, wager, who's going to do sous chef and who's going to do, primary lead chef at dinner time? It'll be great.
It'll be beautiful. And then next time, we're just going to be, throw everything on the floor and then make out.
And next time, it's going to be all right, water guns, and whoever gets soaked first. Okay, every time something gets wet, you have to take it off. That's it.
Excellent! Yeah!
Strip! Super soakers! Bah!
Running around chasing each other.
We came to the party together.
I see.
Your one little strand of hair.
So distracting, isn't it?
Keep looking at it. Okay. Like it's gonna wave in the wind and just tickle your face or your neck or something.
As individuals who have hair, that gets so frustrating. We're just this one. Well, let me help you find him then.
If you go back there, they're gonna work themselves into a frenzy again. So
because they're clearly not human beings.
They're really just a plot device to make it hard to interact with you. So I feel like maybe you shouldn't come.
I feel like it's not a thing.
You don't have to do that. You and your really stated fashion sense, you could just do whatever your plans for the evening were, A smile plays on Rye's lips.
Yeah, then it goes.
It just plays like tiddlywinks. Pep, pep, plays marbles. Pink. It just plays one color. All right, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I get one in the air. I get the reservoir. Yay! If you haven't played Moncala, it's really fun. You should give it a shot. At least if you like numbers and relatively... If you enjoy checkers, you might like Moncala. All right. I wonder if they're as soft as they look. His lips... looks like he moisturizes. What I'm really wondering is, do you have a facial routine that might work for me? Because I suffer from chapped lips. Yours look so soft. Do you do something for that? Do you use a lip scrub? Oh, really? Just I can do that.
Yeah, it's really great. I have this awesome routine. You go.
Yes.
You do that and then for about an hour, and it looks great.
I see.
I know, I don't. I want to.
Well, thank you. I feel like this will go badly, but okay. I really appreciate it.
You're gonna die.
Now, if I know Corey, he'll be where the most fun is, which would be the middle of the crowd of girls and screaming fans that you left, so that they can maybe mistake him for you, or just, take out their pent-up frustration on him, which he might be totally into.
Or he was looking for you, because we don't know, honestly, what Corey is or is not interested in, so,
Well, I did say fans and girls.
Okay, I admit I was assuming girls because unfortunately...
Well, the shadows all were coded, the silhouettes were coded very feminine.
And also, again, this stereotype is so strong of going, all the girls, they hate each other and all the cattiness and the associated...
Women do not have the looking out for other women. Nope, women are just rivals in competition. I wonder if I have any female friends. Small, do you have any female friends?
I hope so.
Or non-male friends?
Maybe?
All right.
Come on, let's go find him. Now I'm going back to the accent, but it's fine.
Oh no, there he is. He looks
so
devastated.
wasted.
He's still even harder
I threw up 6 times
into his consumption aesthetic. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean you to look more like you have tuberculosis. There he is. I find Corey slumped over at a table by himself, his hand still gripping his glass. Oh, good, he found the booze he was looking for. Corey! Can you hear me? Why do you do this to me? I can't
Hang on.
carry you home again.
So I'm suspicious because I know how these games usually work.
All right.
You usually don't see NPCs at all. Why are we showing Corey? Is Corey one of the dragons that we're supposed to date?
Eventually. I don't know. We did see that fan at the beginning. The one who had the meta moment of thanking us for logging in and then telling us how hot one of our dude characters was.
So we're saying they have a bigger budget.
They might have a larger cast in this one, and it's not only you and Dateables in a void. That would be cool.
Oh, that'd be fascinating.
Because realistically, you still have other people in your life, even when you are super focused on dating. He looks sad. He's pulling like a Shinji face right now. Like, wow. Like, can you see what that
Get in the damn robot!
And you always say you know your limits.
Yes, I knew he was drunk.
I am tired of giving you piggybacks home. I might be strong as hell, but you take advantage.
What should we do?
It's a Hollow Mountain King again.
It is.
I love the musical choice. It's so ridiculous. Well, we should carry him. Don't worry.
I do this all the time.
I've got this. I take care of it every time. I'll pick him up.
Every day.
Smack him? Oh my god, I'm not gonna smack him.
Splash water.
Fine, water. I was gonna pick him up and carry him home. That's
we
me.
can
You know what? I carry my friends, so there. Sometimes piggyback because you got more strength there, and sometimes Brad will carry because, you know, it's just good stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it works. All right. I grabbed Corey's glass, tossing the contents right into his face. Was his glass water? Did I just pour alcohol all over his face?
Burn!
Eyes! Oh, God!
Corey's definitely gonna get up then.
I would have kind of like gently poured it over his head, like, or the back of his neck, you know, where you get really warm when you're really drunk.
Yeah,
And just to sort of wake him with like a soothing but abrupt thing. Like, why do we have to be rude to our friend? It drips disgustingly over his hair and nose.
What?
Why is that disgustingly? Is he filthy somehow? Is he as badly, like, hygienic as Julian?
Also,
Sorry.
like, casually abusing your friends is not necessarily cool
I
at
also
all.
went straight to aggressive. Like, whoa, who are we? Or
Yeah,
are we
that's
just...
why I said abusing your
Right?
friends isn't really
Not-
all
okay.
that cool. Other than basically the only trope that I have is the idea that if you have sibling characters and they're boys and girls, typically, as far as I've ever seen in any tropes whatsoever from Japan, and this could also include other countries, but is usually they have a really weird, bitchy, slappy sibling relationship, which is...
Like, we have to make it really clear that they're not into each other because they're so dorky and aggressive.
and you're like,
But
what?
still, he doesn't wake up. Unbelievable.
Wow, he is out like a light.
I'd better put him in a cab.
Allow me.
Are you gonna
Honey,
pay
I got it. It's fine.
Are you gonna pay the cab fare? Because I always pay his cab fare.
Oh, I never thought about that one, to be honest. Yeah, I got it. It's fine.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Because I'm just trying to get in your pants.
Uh,
I mean, dress that doesn't exist.
I mean, I can't believe I'm standing here still holding my dress onto myself, which I pin on with one arm and then picked up the glass and poured it over his head.
Yes, I got this.
Honestly, that was amazing. To my surprise, Rye hoists my best friend onto his back, carrying him towards the street. Piggyback!
Woo!
Go! I feel like he's gonna rumple your clothes, and some of those might be dry clean. I just soaked him. Rye!
Yeah.
Somehow Rye's stride doesn't even slow down. I think I just dumped hard liquor on him. It might stain your clothes.
Oh, God!
Whoa. Rye. You don't have to do that.
Do you want to carry him then, Small?
I mean, I can. Rye grins cheekily at me, assuming that I'm not strong enough because my character is probably female-coded based on this game structure so far.
Uh-huh.
No, of course not, because it's funnier when you do it.
Don't worry. This is nothing for me.
How can it be nothing? Corey's a pretty big guy. Actually, he looks really, like, I want to say wasted, like wasting away. He looks very slim.
He does.
Like, he looks really, especially, like, given his neck and, like, the sharpness of his jaw, etc. Like, it looks like Rye has more meat on him for his build than Corey does.
I think I could agree with that, like,
Yeah.
genuinely.
Like, he's not small as far as his height, but also his clothes just hanging off of him. I don't know if they're trying to make him look shabby or, like, not well put together, but what I'm getting from him is basically, you've lost a lot of weight in a very short period, which is why I initially went with the consumption thing.
Right.
Because your clothes look like they're all too big for you and just hanging off of you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And going, either that or you're insecure, and, oh, God. So this is an issue. He might have some kind of eating disorder, and so he always wears bigger clothes because he's unhappy with his body.
Yeah, and actually, that
So he
is a good
buys the
thing
wrong
to point
size on
out.
purpose-
Yeah,
on
that
purpose.
some people really do that, and it's especially actually it's one of those more invisible illnesses in particularly cisgendered men.
Yeah.
Like I'm assuming cis here. I don't actually know. But
Yeah, because
like
we'll assume our friend Corey is designated male at birth, but at the same time, like for me, he looks unhealthy. He looks
kinda
like
does,
something's
yeah.
really wrong, like very strained. Corey's a pretty big guy, but this seems like a walk in the park for Rye, and he's not
why
even
did
worried
the
about his
parentheses
clothes.
go away?
Because I think that's thinking versus not thinking, but I also can't tell dialogue versus not. Except for I think when there's no name on it, it's
That's
not
not
dialogue.
Yeah.
He must be stronger than he looks. And believe me, I
I'm
seem
like,
to have been looking.
It should all just be in the bubbles because this is not a descriptor
Right.
or anything. I'm like,
Geez, is there anything this guy can't do? I mean, we've seen him do two things, right? And carry this guy.
and we
Oh,
haven't
sorry.
even seen him right.
We
That
didn't-
might be his servants.
Right, and we
'Cause that
didn't,
sounds like a stereotype.
we didn't even actually see him run, but he ran at least as fast as us. So maybe we're really athletic,
Right.
and we're impressed by his running, going, damn, you caught up to us?
That's how we
Holy
get.
hell. All right, so,
I guess, honestly, let's just stop here. So, this has been Scandal.
and I have been Lies,
And
it was great playing with you.